My friend from California, now yield 3 minutes to the chairman for 3 minutes for opening remarks.
I'm not going to read my prepared remarks, seek unanimous consent that they be entered into the record as submitted to the committee. Just have a couple of observations, and then I think it's important that we get to the questions and answers. First of all—
Without objection, so ordered.
Thank you. First of all, let me just say this with all due respect to my colleagues. The only people that can fix this is the United States Congress. And to think that the United States Congress is going to be willing to do this is laughable. That's why I support a fiscal commission. We need an outside group of experts to help us understand what the absolute truth is. Now, I have advocated for a long time, a fiscal State of the Union, a joint session of Congress specifically designed to target, I believe, the most important and incredible threat to the Republic as we know it, and that is the fiscal condition of this country. I personally think it would be much more beneficial to have a fiscal State of the Union than that theater that we have once a year, sometime early in the year, called the State of the Union. But I've got a couple of observations that I want to make. This Congress has spent the better part of this year, going into last year, debating the spending on the discretionary side of the budget. It's about a third of government spending, probably a little less. But we have tried to convince, through our actions, that the way we're going to fix the fiscal condition of this country is by having these big food fights on discretionary spending. And that's only going to touch the edges. The real issues out there are in the entitlement programs, and we have to do something. Now, I will say this, that if we wanted, either Republicans or Democrats, wanted to cut those programs, we would do exactly what we are doing today. Nothing. Because those programs are going to be cut on their own in due time. So I support a fiscal commission. Now, Ed Case and I have jointly worked since 2019 on this sustainable budget formula, and we'll talk about that today, and that is a way forward. Now, it uses a debt to GDP target. It doesn't go after specific changes to get where we need, but we do need a fiscal commission to help us outline what are the options. Brendan Boyle talks about revenues. If revenues need to be part of that discussion, the Fiscal Commission needs to tell us revenues are part of it. If raising the age needs to be part of that discussion, then the Fiscal Commission will tell us that raising the age. I would submit to you, and then I'll yield back my time, that given the condition that we're in today, you cannot rationally take any option off the table because it only increases the cost of the remaining options. So with that said, I support anything that works to get us to an end result that can save the fiscal condition of our country. I yield back.